My name is Terri Johnson, and I am an ambassador for the St. Francis Foundation Gala. I've lived in Gentry County most of my adult life. Actually, I've lived in Northwest Missouri for about 40 years now. I attended Northwest Missouri State University, and then my first teaching job was in DeKalb County, and then Bruce and I moved on and eventually ended up here in Stanberry, Missouri in Gentry County. Bruce and I have been involved in education our entire adult life. Bruce is a retired school superintendent, and I am a retired school counselor. Mental health has been important to me, number one, because of my career as a school counselor. I think that seeing and being with teenagers, especially on a daily basis, day in and day out, I can see their hurts, their wants, and the things that they go through every single day. Kids are hurting, and they're not the only ones. The teachers are hurting, the staffs are hurting, and it became very apparent to me that we have to put a bigger focus on mental health in any way that we can. When somebody has a broken leg, we can see it. We see exactly what's wrong with them. But when kids or people have an issue with mental health, we can't always see what's going on with them, so we don't know how to fix it, or we don't know where to go to fix it. And so I felt like my job as a school counselor was to do the very best I could to offer those services to kids and give them support, and then give them ideas about how they could help themselves or help each other. My office a lot of times was filled with educators too. I'm proud to say that teachers felt comfortable coming into my office to talk to me and sometimes to unload, and they need a place to do that as well. So yes, mental health has always been important to me. It's been one of my passions, but on a personal level, I've also watched family members struggle with mental health, and I know how difficult it was for them to try to find service either on a college campus, or I know young people who have spent hours and hours in an emergency room waiting for a bed somewhere. And here in Northwest Missouri, there are no beds for young people. And so as a parent, you have to wait for that to happen. It beats you down. And that is something that I would really like to see us think about and focus on, and bring a highlight to how important those things are for the people in our communities. I would tell you that it doesn't matter who you are, what your income is, how many parents you have, how phenomenal you think your life is. Mental health issues can touch you. And I think there's a stigma that's wrapped around mental health a lot of times, that people look at other people and don't realize the battles that they're facing or the things that they are dealing with. I truly believe in Brené Brown when Brené Brown says that we are wired for connection. And the pandemic itself has really caused a lot of us to struggle with that because of the disconnect between people. And so I would hope that as we move forward with our mental health initiatives in these counties, that we can help each other, that we can begin to be connected again and help each other. There are so many needs, it's frightening. Like, we have needs for more counselors, more social workers, for adolescent care, for treatment. And if I had a dream, I could go on for hours about all the things that I think our area needs. And I guess it's just my hope that other people realize that there is a very definite need in our area. Because I was a school counselor, I feel really strongly about schools and school counselors getting training or getting information or having information at their fingertips that they can use then to refer other students or students to these services. And so that's also one of my hopes and dreams, is that we can be a support system for the counselors in the region.